Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into part 2 of chapter 21 of Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. So let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. And suddenly I felt better. Grandma was never wrong about these sorts of things. If she believed it would be okay, then it really would be okay. I'll speak the purification prayer before dawn, I promise. Good little bird. Now this old woman had better let you go. You are in the middle of school day right now, aren't you? Yeah, I'm on way to drama class, and Grandma, you'll never be old. Not as long as I can hear your young voice, little bird. I love you. Uwatsi agiya. I love you too, Grandma. Talking to Grandma had lifted a terrible weight off my heart. I was still scared and freaked out about the future, and I wasn't wild about the thought of bringing down Aphrodite, not to mention that I really didn't have a clue how to go about it, but I didn't have a plan. I did have a plan. Okay, maybe it wasn't a plan, but at least it was something to do. I'd complete the purification prayer, and then, well, I'd figure out what to do after that. Yeah, that would work, or at least that's what I kept telling myself. Through my early classes, by lunch I decided on the place for my ritual under the tree by the wall where I'd found Nala. I thought about it while I made my way through the salad bar behind the twins. Trees, especially oaks, were sacred to the Cherokee people, so that seemed to be a good choice. Plus, it was secluded and easy to get to. Sure, Heath and Kayla had found me over there, but I wasn't planning on sitting on top of the wall again, and I couldn't imagine Heath showing up at dawn 2 days in a row, whether he had been imprinted or not. I mean, this was the guy who slept till 2 in the afternoon in the summer every day. It took 2 alarm clocks and his mother shrieking at him to get up for school. The kid was not going to be up at pre-dawn again. It would probably take him months to recover from yesterday. No, actually, he'd probably snuck out of the house and met Kay. Sneaking out had always been easy for her. Her parents were totally clueless, and they'd been up all night, which meant he'd missed school and would be playing sick and sleeping in for the next 2 days. Anyway, I wasn't worried about him showing up. Don't you think baby corns are scary? There's just something wrong about their tiny bodies. I jumped and almost dropped the ladle of ranch dressing onto the vat of white liquid and looked into Eric's laughing blue eyes. Oh, hi, I said. You scared me. Z, I think I'm making a habit of sneaking up on you. I giggled nervously, very aware that the twins were watching every move we made. You look like you've recovered from yesterday. Yeah, no problem, I'm fine, and this time I'm not lying, and I heard you join the Dark Daughters. Shawnee and Aaron sucked in air together. I was careful not to look at them. Yep, that's cool. That group needs new blood. You say that group like you don't belong to it. Aren't you a Dark Son? Yeah, but it's not the same as being a Dark Daughter. We're just ornamental. Kind of the opposite of how it is in the human world. All the guys know that we're just there to look good around to keep Aphrodite amused. I looked up at him, reading something else in his eyes. And is that what you're still doing, amusing Aphrodite? As I said last night, not anymore, which is one reason I don't really consider myself a member of the group. I'm sure they'd officially kick me out if it wasn't for that little acting thing I do. You mean little as in Broadway and LA are already being interested in you? That's what I mean. He grinned at me. It's not real, you know. Acting is all pretend. It's not what I really am. He bent down to whisper in my ear. Really, I'm a dork. Oh, please, does that line work for you? He exaggerated a look of being offended. Line? No, Z. That's no line, and I can prove it. Sure you can. I can. Come to the movies with me tonight. We'll watch my favorite DVDs of all time. How does that prove anything? It's Star Wars, the original ones. I know all of the lines for all the parts. He leaned closer and whispered again, I can even do Chewbacca's parts. I laughed. You're right. You are a dork. Told you. We had come to the end of the salad bar, and he walked with me over to the table where Damien, Stevie Ray, and the twins were already seated. And no, they weren't making any attempt to hide the fact that they were all totally gawking at the two of us. So will you go with me tonight? I could hear the 4 of them holding their breaths. Literally, I'd like to, but I can't tonight. I already have plans. Oh, okay, well, next time. See ya. He nodded at the table and walked away. I sat down. They were all staring at me. What? I said. You have lost every last bit of your mind, Shawnee said. My exact thoughts, twin, Aaron said. I hope you have a really good reason for blowing him off, Stevie Ray said. It was obvious you hurt his feelings. Think he'd let me comfort him? Damien asked, still gazing dreamily after Eric. Give it up, Aaron said. He doesn't play around for your team, Shawnee said. Shush, Stevie Ray said. She turned to look me straight in the eyes. Why did you tell him no? What could be more important than a date with him? Getting rid of Aphrodite, I said simply. That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.